Hello folks, today we're going to talk about the Dremel 300 series variable speed rotary tool. I would assume this would apply to other Dremels that are similar, um, but we'll get right down to it and how to remedy if your lock quits working and your anvil just keeps spinning and you can't get your wrench on there to unlock to interchange any bits. And I'm going to show you what happens and why and how to fix that. So what you're going to start out doing is you're going to have 4 holes right here, and they are going to have T15 torque screws. I already have them out. And then what you're going to discover is there is a locking ring on here that you unscrew and take off, and then you'll be able to split your Dremel apart. And the problem that happens is there is a locking piece right here, and it goes inside this hole right there that presses up against your locking button right here, if you can see that. And what happens is if you can see there used to be a little pin that just a little bit, I'll show you what a new one looks like right there. It's got a little pin that sticks up, and that shears off, and that pin sits inside this locking ring that rides around the shaft, and that pin sits in that hole. But when that shears off, it just goes back and forth. It can't lock when you push that button. So what you want to do, I'm going to set that off to the side. What you want to do is you want to go online and you pick up a Bosch. Bosch makes the replacement package for it, and you'll get a new locking collar, and you'll get a new lock pin. And so what you want to do to replace that once you have this apart is you want to stick your new pin right here. You want to stick the fat side down inside the hole of your push button. So as you can see, it'll ride on the back side of your push button. And then what's gonna happen is this locking collar will sit in there. So when you put this back together, you want to make sure that that collar sits over your new pin that sticks up, and then you'll see what happens is that will ride on there. And then when you put this back together, you'll make sure you got all your wires and everything out of the way and away from the holes. You'll have to get, if you want to put it back on, you can. If you never use it, it's not a big deal. But you got this piece here that you can hook stuff on and whatnot. So if you want to stick that back on, which I will, but for this video, I'm just going to put this back together for you. And that'll lay right on top of there. It's kind of hard to do while you're filming, but you'll get the idea. And then you stick the Dremel back together, and then once you have it back together, you can screw your ring back on, and then that'll lock so you can get your anvil loose again to change out your bits. And that is how you remedy that. So just wanted to show you that, folks. And like always, God bless America, and God bless the Republic. Take care.